What's going on? Chuck here, and in this video, I am very excited to unveil a brand new logo to represent the A guitar community. So that's what I'm going to do here. If you don't know about the A guitar community, you can find it at patreon.com/Charles Alexander Allred. I'll put a link down below in the information. And this is just a community where I post instructional videos, tutorial videos, guitar idea videos, studio updates, and use it to interact with a bunch of cool people. And we just talk about guitar. People ask questions, people make requests, and I usually say, "That's cool, thanks so much, but I'm too busy, I can't do it right now." But sometimes I can, and I get around to doing the things that people request, which is very cool when that happens. But it's just a very cool group of people, and I really enjoy interacting with them and posting things for them to see and listen to and hearing from them. So let me go ahead and unveil the logo, and then I'll talk about its history. Okay, here it comes. Get ready. Ta-da! And here it is. I freaking love this logo. It's so much cooler than I could have ever imagined. Certainly done myself. I'm not artistic like this. And the designer of this logo is my good friend, Huffy Penguin. You can find him through Instagram at huffy.penguin. It's HUFFY.PENGUIN. I'll put that in the info as low. If you want to check out his work, he posts these comic strips that he does periodically that are really funny and lighthearted and very well written and designed, and just stuff that we need more of in our lives. Just all the things that are going on today. And last I heard, he was taking commissions right now. So if you want to have him design something for you too, I'd certainly reach out and see what he can do. He came up with this. I reached out to him, maybe it was about a month ago, because I wanted to make a logo for the A guitar community, just something to represent it visually. And all I said was, "Hey, would you be interested in helping me design a logo?" Because he's done some work for me before. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later if you want to hear. It's a very neat story. But I reached out and he said, "Sure, I'd love to. What do you have in mind?" And I just said, "Well, the only thing I can think of is something to do with a guitar and the letter A." So he started making sketches and he sent me some, and in almost no time at all, he had come up with this logo. And I'm cycling through a few different colors that he sent me that I might use for something. I mean, I'm going to try to. But I was just so excited, and I just think this is awesome. So thanks so much, Huffy Penguin. I love you, bro. And this is just so great. I'm going to try and have this printed on some t-shirts for those of you who would be interested in having a t-shirt with this on it. And then it'll say, like, join the A guitar community on the back or something like that. Haven't got that figured out yet, but I'm looking at it. Also, like, my dream would be to have this be on a fake tattoo sleeve. If I can do that, I'll die happy. Like, that would be so cool for me. And it can't be that hard to do. I just haven't figured it out yet. But to be able to have those available for people to use, I just think would be awesome. It would just be so cool. So I'm going to see if I can do that. But I'll go ahead and tell you the story about how I met Huffy Penguin, because it's a cool story. And just an example of, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know how talented some people are. So the very first video I put up on YouTube, well, it was like the first video that anybody ever saw, was an arrangement I had made of Everything Stays from Adventure Time. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite arrangements I've ever made. I can usually just, kind of play it without even thinking. It's just always in my fingers. And it really got me into guitar arranging. And so I put it up, and then it started getting some views, and it really surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. And one of the people that reached out and commented on it was Huffy Penguin. And he commented, something nice, that he liked it. And then he also said, I'd love to hear your version of another Adventure Time song. And he said, can you do this song called I'm Just Your Problem? And that blew me away. Like, I'd never experienced that before, I don't think, in my life. Like, having someone hear my work and then being like, can you do this? Or I want to hear you do this. So I got so excited and so motivated when I heard that because it was just awesome to hear that. Um, so I immediately got to work on that arrangement. I worked so hard on it, but I tried to be as fast as I could because in my mind I was like, he's waiting for it, and he probably wasn't. But when I finally did get it up, he certainly saw it. He was excited, and he was like, wow, challenge accepted, very cool. And so that kind of really got me on the road to making guitar arrangements and even interacting with people, which is still strange for me at times. So since then, we would chat from time to time, and I figured out that he was an artist. He ended up offering to do some artwork for me. I'm showing it to you now, that you might have already seen on my YouTube channel. That was just so cool. And he's done some pictures and some banners. And then when I reached out to him about this logo, I was just totally amazed and so satisfied with what he came up with. So it's something that I learned. You never know how talented somebody might be that you're talking to. So I hope you liked the logo. I sure as hell love it. And thanks so much again, Huffy Penguin. Love you, bro. Look forward to working with you more in the future.